My name is Jacob McCourt, and today we'll be taking a look at Sony's upgraded line of XB Extra Bass waterproof Bluetooth wireless speakers.
The XB12, the XB22, and the XB32.
The XB12 is the smallest speaker in the family, measures about the size of a mini can of Coke. The XB22 is the middle model in the family and measures about the size of a cylindrical pencil case. The XB32 shares the same basic design aesthetic as the XB22, but is a little bit larger. The 22 is about 1 pound and the 22 is about 2 pounds. All three devices have a similar composition. They're made of a soft touch plastic as well as a mesh covering the actual speaker itself. The XB12 is a hard mesh and the XB22 and 32 have a softer mesh. All three of these speakers are waterproof, which is an upgrade from the past generation. All three are rated to IP67, which means that they can be submerged in up to a meter of water. All three speakers feature Sony's Extra Bass feature for a bass boost, and from a connection standpoint have an aux port and charge via micro USB. I was a little bit disappointed that the device hasn't adopted USB-C in 2019, but it's a minor issue. From a battery life standpoint, the XB12 has a 16-hour battery life, the XB22 has a 12-hour battery life, 10 hours with the Extra Bass feature turned on, and the XB32 has a 24-hour battery life, 14 hours with the Extra Bass turned on. The two larger devices have a few additional party tricks. First is a live sound feature. So instead of shooting the sound in one direction, they will create a three-dimensional sound experience that's great in the middle of a room or outside. The XB22 and XB32 also have lights that you can customize using the included Sony Music Center app. Additionally, there's the Party Booster. Now, it's a little bit gimmicky, but essentially you will be able to strike 5 different zones on the speaker to activate a series of sounds, like a drum sound, for example. It's funny the first time you do it, but you'll likely forget about it pretty quickly. Finally, the wireless party chain feature. With that feature, you'll be able to chain multiple XB22 and XB32 speakers interchangeably together. I had a little bit of difficulty using the app to do so, but using the physical button on the XB22 or 32 to connect these speakers was relatively easy. Finally, from a sound perspective, I liked how the XB22 and 32 sounded. The XB22 had a little bit of a hollow sound compared to the XB32, which had a slightly bassier sound, but both of them sounded warm with clear vocals, and you can even customize your sound using the Sony Music Center app. The XB12, on the other hand, has a V-shaped sound, so it's good for the size, but it obviously can't compete with its two larger brothers. The mid-range gets buried just a little bit, but the device pumps out a surprising amount of bass given its size. All in all, these 3 refreshes of the Sony XB speaker line are welcomed additions to the waterproof Bluetooth speaker market. If you need a new speaker this summer for the pool or the beach, check out the XB22 or XB32 first. And if you don't need a loud or full sound and you're looking for a device that may fit in a smaller space, for example, check out Sony's XB12. And that is my full review of the Sony XB12, XB22, and XB32 Extra Bass waterproof wireless Bluetooth speakers. You can check out my full written review at blog.bestbuy.ca. Thanks so much for watching.